Let me ask you something. Are you just exhausted? Like, are you tired of the modern trap? You know, that endless, breathless sprint where we're all just chasing money, grasping for power, and fighting for a tiny slice of attention? And then you lay your head on the pillow at night, and you still feel this unshakable emptiness inside. Well, you're absolutely not alone. So many of us are stuck running on this exhausting treadmill, totally disconnected from what actually brings us joy. But what if there was another way? A way to find ultimate life satisfaction and discover your true, fundamental reason for being. Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today in this final conclusion of the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. Just look at the massive contrast here between what society tells us to do and what our biology actually craves. The modern trap literally estranges us from our true nature. We're constantly bombarded and distracted by these powerful incentives, right? Wealth, status, climbing the ladder. But the people of Okinawa, Japan, who, by the way, live longer, happier lives than almost anyone else on Earth, they teach us to contrast this exhausting pursuit of external success with something much, much deeper. They teach us to use our intuition and our curiosity as our internal compasses. And when you do that, you naturally move toward finding your true reason for being, your Ikigai. This is a continuous series of the Ikigai book. If you not watched the previous chapter video, so link is available in the description and I button, requesting to watch first before watching this video, so that properly understanding is there. All right, so to really grasp this final epilogue, we need to look at the profound wisdom of Mitsuo Ida. He was one of the most important Japanese calligraphers and haikuists of the 20th century. And this guy literally lived his own Ikigai by communicating these incredibly deep emotions with just a simple calligraphy brush. His entire philosophy can basically be captured in just 2 words: here, now. It evokes this beautiful Japanese concept called mono no aware, which is this gentle, kind of melancholy appreciation of how temporary absolutely everything is. Ida's reminding us that the present moment is literally the only thing that actually exists. You know, you can't control the past, and the future isn't even here yet. You only have the now. And that brings us to our next profound point from Ida. Happiness is always determined by your heart. Listen, modern distractions will always try to pull your attention away. Advertisers want your money, social media desperately wants your screen time, and the corporate ladder wants all your energy. But ultimate life satisfaction, that's an internal choice. It's decided entirely by your own heart. When you spend your days actually feeling connected to what's meaningful to you, whether that's mastering a craft, being an amazing parent, or just helping out a neighbor, you're gonna live so much more fully. Let's look at our third piece of wisdom from Ida. Keep going, don't change your path. The absolute crucial takeaway here is this. Once you finally use your intuition and your curiosity to find that specific thing that fills you with meaning, your Ikigai, you have to fiercely protect it. Stay on that path. Nurture it every single day. It's kind of like a master chef who still prepares sushi with deep love and care even after doing it for 50 years, you know? Your Ikigai requires that exact same kind of daily, joyous dedication. So how do we actually pull this off? How do we take all this beautiful, poetic wisdom and actually make it a reality in our everyday lives? Well, the authors traveled to Ojimi, a rural town in Okinawa famously known as the Village of Longevity, and they distilled the wisdom of the centenarians living there into a super-structured, concrete framework. So let's break down the 10 rules of Ikigai. Okay, here are the first 3 rules, and they are incredibly powerful. Rule 1, stay active. Don't retire. Fun fact, in Japanese culture, there isn't even a strict word for retirement like we have in the West. If you give up what you love doing, you basically lose your purpose. You gotta keep bringing beauty and utility to others, long after your official career ends. Rule 2, take it slow. Leave the frantic urgency of modern life completely behind. Because when you drop the urgency, life and time take on a whole new meaning. And rule 3, don't fill your stomach. This is the famous Hara-Hachibu rule, the 80% secret. The idea is to stop eating when you're just starting to feel full, rather than wearing your body down with these massive meals that actually accelerate cellular aging. Moving right along to the next set. Rule 4, surround yourself with good friends. Over in Okinawa, they form these incredibly tight-knit groups called moai. Talking every single day with the people you genuinely love, that is the absolute best medicine. Rule 5, get in shape for your next birthday. Think about it. Water moves at its best when it flows fresh, right? Well, so does your body. You don't have to go out and run a marathon or anything. Just gentle, daily movement like taking a walk or doing some gardening keeps the engine running smoothly. And rule 6, smile. A cheerful attitude isn't just relaxing, it actually helps you recognize the immense privilege of just being alive in this world. Now, what's really fascinating about these next two rules is how much they ground us. Rule 7, reconnect with nature. Look, most of us live in these big concrete cities, but human beings are literally made to be part of the natural world. We need to regularly return to it just to recharge our souls. And Rule 8 goes right hand in hand with that. Give thanks. Give thanks to your ancestors, to nature for providing the air you breathe and the food you eat, to your friends and to your family. If you dedicate just a small moment every single day to gratitude, you will watch your stockpile of happiness absolutely skyrocket. And that brings us to the final two rules. Rule 9, live in the moment. We've got to stop regretting the past and constantly fearing the future. Today is literally all you have, so make the most of it so that it's actually worth remembering. And finally, Rule 10, follow your Ikigai. There is a unique passion inside of you, a talent that gives meaning to your days and drives you to share the absolute best of yourself with the world. And hey, if you don't know what it is yet, your immediate mission is to go out and discover it. Real-life implementation, living your Ikigai. Okay, let's shift gears for a second and look at some highly concrete ways to weave these ancient rules straight into your busy, modern routine. Let's take Rule 3, for example, the 80% secret. The modern way is serving these huge portions on massive dinner plates and basically eating until we're completely stuffed and totally sluggish. But the Ikigai way, it is incredibly simple. Just serve your meals on 5 small plates. The Japanese do this all the time. By presenting your meal on several very small plates, it visually tricks your brain into feeling like you're eating this massive feast. It leaves you feeling satisfied, but just slightly hungry, hitting exactly that 80% mark. It's a completely practical everyday hack to stop overeating, and you don't even have to count a single calorie. And here's another brilliant little trick to combine several rules all at once. The modern way of resting is what? Doom scrolling on our phones, isolated in our rooms, just getting bombarded by the modern trap of attention-seeking apps, right? But the Ikigai way? Try scheduling an unplugged walk in a local park with 2 of your closest friends. Leave the phones at home. By doing this one single simple activity, you are instantly implementing Rule 4, surrounding yourself with your moai, Rule 5, getting that gentle daily movement, and Rule 7, reconnecting with nature. It is incredibly efficient, and honestly, it just feels deeply restorative. Thank you for the watching video. I believe you understand about this chapter and empowerment in your life. Comment your thoughts about this video. Well, this officially brings our complete, multi-part explainer of Ikigai to its final conclusion. But listen, the journey absolutely does not stop here. We are diving into another absolutely life-changing book series next that is going to continue to totally upgrade how you live and think. So please hit that subscribe button for the Tatparya channel right now so you get notified the exact second the next explainer drops. To wrap things up, I want to leave you with one final, provocative thought to take with you today. Based on everything we've uncovered about escaping the modern trap and following your true nature, what is the one thing you love doing so much that it makes you completely forget about time? And more importantly, how will you make space to do it today? Think about that. Go find your Ikigai, and I will see you in the next explainer.